All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Iranian Things.
Yep.
It is episode number 11.
Wow.
I'm Kiyu Mars,
And I'm Tan Naz.
and we are going to continue talking about Iranian Things.
Iranian things.
The greatest things about Iran that nobody knows.
That nobody knows. Exactly.
And today we're going to talk about a bird,
Okay.
a mythical bird,
A mythical bird, yeah.
the Pappoi bird.
Mm-hmm.
And
Toy bird.
it's from the Gilan province of Iran.
That's right, yeah.
So what is this bird?
Well, this bird is a creature of folklore.
Right.
So it's a story that's been passed down over generations
Okay. Yeah.
in the Gilan province, which is in northern Iran. And it's said that its song or its cry
Okay.
is very unique.
Okay.
And you only hear it during certain times of the year.
Okay.
So spring and summer nights.
Okay. So this is a nocturnal bird.
Sound like it, yeah.
Okay. And so what does it sound like?
People describe it as a very mournful,
Right.
kind of a sorrowful sound.
Okay.
It's supposed to evoke this sense of grief and longing.
Grief and longing. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
So why is it wailing at night?
Well,
What's it going on?
the story behind that
Yeah.
is actually pretty tragic.
Right.
It's the legend of Pappoi.
Okay.
And Pappoi was a boy
Okay.
who unfortunately lost his mother at a very young age, and his father remarried.
Okay.
But his stepmother
Yeah.
was quite cruel to him.
Okay.
So he suffered a lot of abuse.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So his life was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was a rough childhood.
Yeah.
There's even one particular incident described in the legend
Okay.
where his stepmother, in a fit of rage,
Uh-huh.
poured boiling water on his hands.
Oh my God.
So you can imagine the kind of pain he was going through.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So how did he turn into a bird then?
Well, the legend goes that in this moment of just absolute agony,
Yeah.
just incredible pain and suffering,
Yeah.
he was longing for his mother.
Right.
He wanted to escape all of this torment, this
Yeah.
terrible life he was living.
Right.
And that was the moment of his transformation.
Yeah.
So he basically transformed into this bird.
So it's like this magical realism,
Right.
almost.
Yeah, it's a very fantastical element to the story.
Yeah.
But, it really highlights that
Yeah.
intense longing for his mother.
Okay, so his cry
Yes.
is like a search for his mother.
It's seen as, like an eternal cry for his mother.
Okay.
And I guess a desire to kind of return to that time
Right.
before all this suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that people in the Gilan province use this story as like a cautionary tale?
Potentially.
Okay.
I mean, it definitely brings up the issue of child abuse,
Right.
which is obviously a very serious topic.
Yeah.
But I think it also speaks to
Yeah.
broader themes of grief
Mm-hmm.
and loss
Right.
and, even resilience in the face of suffering.
Yeah.
So it can be interpreted in multiple ways.
Okay.
I think it's a very powerful story
Yeah.
with a lot of different layers to it.
So I'm also thinking about birds in other Iranian legends and stories and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one that comes to mind is the Seamorg. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
This is it's kind of a different story,
It is a different story.
but it's a benevolent creature.
Yeah.
The Seamorg is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a bird, and it has this kind of mystical quality to it.
It does.
And it makes me wonder if there's like a connection between birds and like
Yeah.
the divine or something.
Yeah, I think in Iranian culture and in Persian mythology,
Right.
birds definitely hold this special significance.
Okay.
They're often seen as messengers, sometimes symbols of freedom,
Right.
or even like representations of the soul.
Okay.
So I think there's definitely
Yeah.
a connection there with...
So they're more than just like animals.
Exactly, yeah. They're not just creatures that fly around.
Yeah.
They hold a lot of symbolic meaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that, people who visit Gilan are probably going to be listening very closely for this Pappoi bird.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, it would be an incredible experience to hear that song.
To hear that song.
Yeah.
And to maybe, consider the legend
Mhm.
behind it
Absolutely.
and think about all of the meanings that are associated with the story.
Yeah. And, maybe it might even inspire us all to be a little bit kinder,
Right.
a little bit more compassionate,
Yeah.
towards each other.
Yeah. I think that's a beautiful
Yeah.
sentiment.
Yeah.
And so for all of you listeners out there, I'd love for you to think about what other cultural stories you know
Yeah.
about birds being messengers or
Mm.
symbols of transformation.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Yeah. What are those
Let
stories?
us know.
Yeah, let us know.
This is just scratching the surface
Absolutely.
of Iranian stories and
Yeah,
culture.
that's right.
And we're going to keep diving deeper.
Absolutely. We'll keep digging.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.